It is not a secret that Russia, so far, has not achieved full air superiority in Ukraine. This is despite of the great discrepancy in the number of aircraft, favoring Russian Air Force. A big step towards that goal was the introduction of the guided bombs. This year Russia introduced guided bombs. Guided bombs are the regular gravity bombs modified to be launched by multi-role fighter bombers, such as Sukhoi Su-34 and Sukhoi Su-35 aircraft from behind the front lines. To launch regular bombs, aircraft must come very close to the target. This presents high exposure of such aircraft to air defense. When launching gliding bombs, the aircraft do not enter the kill zone of air defenses. Gliding bombs gave the Su-34 Duckling a second life. It is already obvious that thanks to the FABs with unified planning and correction modules, the bomber will become an even more important for the Russian army. The Sukhoi Su-34, NATO reporting name, Fullback, is the Russian twin-engine, twin-seat, all-weather, supersonic, medium-range fighter bomber nicknamed by Russian pilots Duckling for the distinct shape of its nose. On April 13, 1990, the prototype made its first flight. A first batch of 8 aircraft was completed by the Novosibirsk factory in 2004. The Su-34 was created for the urgent transfer from any part of the country to a war zone. It can stay airborne indefinitely, the only limitation is the physical capabilities of the pilots. Test pilots of the Sukhoi Design Bureau flew Su-34 from Moscow to Sakhalin, in the Russian Far East, and back without landing, with refueling in the air. Excellent aerodynamics, large capacity of internal fuel tanks, highly efficient turbofan engines, in-flight refueling system, as well as the arrangement for additional fuel tanks, along with a comfortable cockpit, ensure non-stop flight of the aircraft. All conditions have been created for this in the Su-34. The crew is placed side by side, in an armored cockpit. The entire cockpit is surrounded by a titanium alloy box, which is more than 0.6 inches thick. The entrance to the cockpit is through the lower hatch. There is a space between seats where one of the crew members can rest during the flight. In addition, the space behind the chairs allows pilots to stand up to their full height. The bomber has a microwave oven, air conditioning, an electric massage system built into the chairs and, even, a bio-toilet. The cockpit has two K36DM0/0 ejection seats for the pilot and co-pilot. Ejection is possible not only in flight, but also in the parking lot or when taxiing. The aircraft can carry 12,100 kilograms of fuel. 3 external fuel tanks, each with a capacity of 3,000 liters, can also be fitted. The aircraft has an aerial refueling probe and can carry the Sakhalin UPAZ-1A aerial refueling pod performing as a buddy tanker. Su-34 can be fueled by Il-78 or another Su-34 aircraft equipped with a special unit for refueling. Refueling can be carried out at night by illuminating the hose with 2 headlights located in the front. The basic Il-78 can transfer a maximum of 57.7 tons of fuel, internal tanks only, or 85.7 tons with the additional tanks, while the Il-78M can transfer 105.7 tons. The Su-34 contour of the nose section was created to accommodate an advanced, multi-mode, phased array radar with terrain following and terrain avoidance modes. The powerful multi-mode enhanced definition phased array radar enables pilots to detect small-size ground targets and simultaneously track several aerial targets in a track-while scan mode. The radar features a ground mapping mode and ensures map of Earth flying. The Su-34 aircraft has the ability to fly in autopilot mode at an extremely low altitude, skirting the terrain. The Su-34 is equipped with an inertial navigation system supplemented by a GLONASS receiver, with a laser inertial navigation system combined with a satellite navigation system receiver and radio navigation. The automatic flight control system enables a planned route flight and return and airfield in the manual or automatic flight modes, including a pre-landing maneuver, landing approach down to an altitude of 50 m and repeated approach for landing. The Su-34 is also fitted with a passive electronically scanned array, PESA, multi-mode radar system with nose and tail-mounted apertures. The forward aperture provides attack radar mapping, low-level penetration modes and conventional fighter multi-mode air-to-air functions. The tail aperture in the boom provides a threat warning function. Passive electronically scanned array, PESA, operates in the X-band. It is reportedly able to track 10 aerial targets while scanning and engage 4 of them simultaneously. The radar can detect a large warship at a range of more than 80 miles, a bridge at over 60 miles and a truck at 19 miles. As well as the radar, the Su-34 internal pastel homing and warning system can also be used for targeting, detecting threat emitters that can then be engaged using anti-radiation missiles. The Platen laser/TV targeting system enables the Su-34 to attack ground targets with high accuracy. Su-34 incorporates the Platen in a retractable mounting. When the aircraft is in cruising flight, the Platen optical package is hidden inside the fuselage. It comes out when a target is being tracked or engaged. The Platen system provides guidance for laser munitions such as air-to-surface missiles and laser-guided bombs. The cockpit is equipped with 5 large multifunctional liquid crystal displays and a head-up display for the pilot. The tail of Su-34 houses an auxiliary power unit. This unit supplies AC power to onboard systems and air conditioning to the cockpit and avionics, when the jet is on the ground. The tail boom houses part of the Su-34 self-protection suite, 8 countermeasures dispensers of 1.9-inch diameter chaff or flare rounds. Kibani Electronic Warfare Self-Protection Suite is designed to detect, classify, and locate radar emitters, as well as jam these emitters. Su-34 is fitted with 2 turbofan AL-31F engines, each engine providing 14,000 kg horsepower. Maximum speed of Su-34 is Mach 1.8. Ferry range is up to 4,000 km. Service ceiling is 15,000 meters. Maximum speed 1,900 km per hour. Maximum speed, at sea level, 1,400 km per hour. Range 4,000 km. Battle radius 1,100 km. Service ceiling 17,000 meters. Maximum takeoff weight 44 tons. Dimensions: length 23.3 meters. Height 6.4 meters. Wingspan 14.7 meters. The Su-34 is armed with a 30mm GSH-301 gun and 180 rounds of ammunition. The gun has a maximum rate of fire of 1,500 rounds a minute and the muzzle velocity is 860 meters per second. The aircraft has 10 hardpoints for weapons and is able to carry a range of missiles, including air-to-air, air-to-surface, anti-ship and anti-radiation missiles as well as guided and unguided bombs. The Su-34 normally carries 4,000 kilograms of weapons, with maximum capacity of 8,000 kilograms. Weapons. Guided bombs, CAB 500 and CAB 1500. Missiles. Kh-55, subsonic air-launched cruise missile. It has a range of up to 2,500 kilometers and can carry nuclear warheads. Kh-59 MOVOD is a TV-guided cruise missile with a two-stage solid fuel propulsion system and 200 kilometers range. Kh-29 is an air-to-surface missile with a range of 10 to 30 kilometers. It has a large warhead of 320 kilograms. Kh-31 air-to-surface missile is capable of Mach 3.5 and was the first supersonic anti-ship missile that could be launched by tactical aircraft. P-800 Onyx, also known in export markets as Yakhont, is a supersonic anti-ship cruise missile. The R-73, NATO codename A-11 Archer, is a short-range, air-to-air missile. This missile can intercept targets at altitudes between 20 meters and 20 kilometers with target speeds of up to 2,500 kilometers per hour. R-77, NATO designation A-12, is a long-range air-to-air missile. The missile can intercept targets at speeds up to 3,600 kilometers per hour and altitudes from 20 meters to 25 kilometers. The R-77 has inertial guidance with mid-course radio updates and terminal active guidance. Price for a single Su-34 is around $36 million. According to Jane's World Air Force, the Russian Air Force has at least 125 Su-34 currently in service. The production of Su-34 continues.